Hello and welcome to the studio where we paint away the stress of everyday life here in Wales. So yeah, a bigger canvas today. Well, it's not a canvas, it's actually a bit of cardboard. I like painting on cardboard because it's easy for storage, and it's a 16 by 12 if anybody's interested.
Hey, welcome, thanks for stopping by. It's time to learn with our friend Clive.
The reason I do that is, well, it's basically easy for storage and things like that, but I can paint over them and things. I do paint over a lot of my work for YouTube, because they're only very quick lessons and easy lessons and basically for the beginner. So without further ado, let's have a look at the palette and see what colours I'm going to be using today. So yeah, as you can see, I'm using an existing palette of colour. Because I've just finished the lesson. Actually, I just done a lovely crashing wave with some rocks, and I thought, well, I don't know what sequence these paintings are going to go out in, but anyway, this is my second painting for the day, because I'm off to Tenerife. Yay! I can't wait. Going on holiday soon, so I'm trying to get some paintings done. So all I've done is added red to the palette. So I'll just go through the colours quickly, just so you know what I've got. I've got some cadmium red, some cadmium yellow, ultramarine blue, Prussian blue, some white, some burnt and black. That's all the colours I'm going to use. It is because I've got this idea of some sort of Christmassy themed painting today, on this particular lesson anyway. And I thought that would be nice because Christmas is on its way. But you can paint this any time of the year. It doesn't really matter. So just a very quick line going straight across the canvas like that, or your painting surface or your substrate or whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to put in some trees maybe there like that. That's going to come down into a bit of a, so they're going to be there and they're going to come down a little bit more in the distance there, and they're going to come slightly up on the one side like that, maybe around there. So I want to draw the eye in. The other idea is maybe put a couple of other trees in the mid ground there, and then one big almighty tree by there, and I don't know, a little bit of water maybe, and some snow. There we go. There's my drawing. It's good, isn't it? Really is. Okay, so without further ado, let's just get into some white. Some white and Prussian blue, I think. White and Prussian blue. And let's just put a bit of that colour in there. Look at that lovely, moody type of sky. You'll get these type of skies in the winter months. They're quite dark. I don't know. I can't describe what these skies will look like, but you know, you get the idea. Oops, that's a bit thick, wasn't it? I got a bit over enthusiastic there with my white paint. Look, so I'm going to just wipe that off. Get over enthusiastic. I get quite excited sometimes when I'm painting. And anyway, let's lighten that up. It doesn't matter, we can live with it. Go like that. Let's bring that down. I remember what I was trying to do now. I was going to bring that more white there, because the reason I want to bring more white in there is because when I add a little bit of yellow to this in a minute, I don't want it to go green, because my sky would be green. Otherwise, I don't want a green sky. I don't want a green sky. No, I don't. Okay, and wash that. There we are. Just change my kitchen roll. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Okay. Get a little bit of yellow. I'm going to bring some yellow in like this. A little bit of white. Bend that in there like this. Don't forget, I'm thinking Christmas card. I'm thinking Christmas card. I'm thinking cold. I'm thinking warm. We want a bit of warmth in the sky as well. Want that bit of warmth in the sky. Cleaning my brush. I want a nice clean brush. I want to try and blend that out. Just like that. Want it to merge in a bit like that. There we go. A little bit more moisture there. Touch of red. Getting this sunset-y type of Look to this sky, just like that. Bring a bit of that up there. Dum 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 dum. Make a little bit of orange. There we go. Make a bit more orange. So when you make an orange, use a lot of yellow. This is the smallest amount of red, because you don't want to. The more red you use, the darker that's going to get, and you don't want that. You want a nice subtle orange. There we go. Just pushing that in there. And that in there like that. And a little bit more red. A little bit more red down. Just down there like that. Dumpty dumpty dum. There's that time when I look at my cameras are all working. Recording. Sound is a very important one. I've been having a lot of trouble with sound lately. But there we go. I've got a good editing suite, so that's something. I can adjust a lot of things in my editing suite. A bit of more red down there, make it nice and warm. Because we got to have a bit of warmth, because we got a lot of cold coming in. We got a bit of blues. We got blues and reds together are going to be nice. So you've got your blue and you've got your greens. You've got red and green as opposite. You've got your blues and your oranges. Oh, lovely, lovely. That's what we're looking for, is that mixture of balance of colour. There we are. Just get that across there like this. A little bit of blue and orange goes really well together. I'm trying to get it in quite thin paint, and I can do that on cardboard because it absorbs into the cardboard itself, so it doesn't flake and peel like it would on canvas. This is why I like painting on cardboard. And once it's sealed and varnished, it'll last a long time. It really will. It really will. So let's just get a little bit of white. Let's just put those wispy cloud formations in, because you'll get them. You'll get those wispy clouds coming in like this. Just an essence. Don't want to have to worry about cloud shapes and things. We're not painting clouds. We're just painting. We're painting clouds, but what we're trying to do is get an illusion that they're clouds. Excuse me. Get an illusion that there are clouds in the sky. So we don't want to waste time. We don't want to waste our time in painting too many. So that'll do. That'll do me very well. So I'm going to get some burnt umber. Some white. There we go. So I want to put in down here. I want to blank this off. I want to get an idea. Where's my trees going to be? Where's my trees going to be? There we are. Oh, this is all going to be snow down here. Boom. A little bit of that colour, whatever it is. I don't know. That'll do. Let's get some shapes in, just like that. Just using the edge of the brush. I'm still using this 1 inch short flat. There we are. Just using this 1 inch short flat. I don't know where these trees are going to be hidden or where you're going to see them or not. I don't know. But I'm just going to plonk in some trees like that. Maybe it's a forest. I've got a couple of little darker ones in the front like this. There we go. You can't see where one starts and one ends. There we go. Get that. Flow that down there like that. There we are. See? Let's get a little bit orange. Yellow orange. Again, just put in some, just using the edge of the brush. Just dopping in some shapes like that. All of a sudden, we're starting to develop, maybe there's some trees and things in the background there. So a little bit of yellow, a little bit of red, a little bit of yellow, like that. There we are, using the same colour. I'm taking anything off my brush yet. A couple of these trees are just picking up. And maybe just a, oh, ever so small amount of white just on the tip of the brush. Just like that. And let's get that burnt umber and black down just a little bit now. I just want to darken this up a touch now, because we're bringing these forward a bit more. These are going to be slightly bigger trees. Shapes and things like that. And they're going to be a little bit in front of them like that. There we go. Just like that. Put these shapes in. Forests have all got different types of trees and things, and you just make it up as you go along. Just do what you think is right, and what does your brush tell you want to do. There we go. What is your brush telling you that you want to do? Let's just get a little bit of white paint. Just a little bit of white paint. Now we don't want to do this too much. All we want to do is just put a little bit of highlight just on some of these trees, because some of these trees will be painted over. Some of these trees we will see. We want to see everything. So we don't want to waste a lot of time doing this, but it's just because there's going to be a bit of snow here and there. All we want to do is just make sure there's a little bit of highlight just on a few of them, just like that. So it just gives us the illusion that it's been snowing there. It's been snowing, and you've got the snow over there as well. So let's get some blue and white. Blue and white, still using the same brush. And I'm just going to bring that in. Just like this. There we are. I'm just slightly lightening that as I come forward. Quite easy, simple type of painting. There we go. Just bringing that like that. So we're starting to develop this this scene that I've got in my mind now. What I want to do now is get a little bit of burnt umber and white, and I'm just going to bring in, maybe I want to bring this down. Yeah, let's just get, I just want to put a bit of shadow in here a minute. I want to bring that down there like that. So there's another bank that's going down, and there's a little like lip of ground there like that, and that's going to come down then like this, just like that. There we go. Dum 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 dum. Get a little bit of shadow coming in. These type of paintings are so easy to do, and it's time to check the cameras are all recording again. Yes, everything is looking good. I'm really happy today. So let's get a little bit of Prussian blue and a little bit of ultramarine blue. I just want to blue that brown up a touch, and you can see I'm just bringing in a bit of, we're going to put a nice cold bit of water in there in a second. There we go. I'm just going to smooth this off now like this. A little bit of moisture on my brush, just going to wet that in like that. Just play around. I'm trying to get the idea of where I'm going to start positioning my trees. I'm going to use a fan brush, I think, a traditional fan brush in a Bob Ross type of style. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yes, I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to wash that brush. Again, I'm still using the same brush. I haven't changed my brush yet. I want to get a little bit of this orange coming in. I just want to put a little bit of that down there like this. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to make an illusion that there may be some water or something there. There we go. Just bringing that in like this. There we go. That's good. That's good. Let's get a little bit of this colour. Bringing that in there. Just like that. So forget that's going to be cold. That's going to be frozen. That's going to be like a frozen water, but it's going to have that reflection of the sky and things. So just get brushing that in together now like that. Just merging that together. Okay, so we got to think of water. We got to think of snow. Sorry, I got to think of snow now. So I wanna brighten this up a little bit, coming down, just like that. The reason I'm going to do this now, because I'm going to put a tree in a second. That's going to be the edge of the water there. So I'm just getting that flow of snow flow. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, I'll show you a little trick in a second now. I just want to put some more blue. Sorry, more white. This is my snow. I want to put some more white here. There we go. Now, I'm going to dry that with a hairdryer. Now, I am going to change my brush because I want a softish brush. I want to try and softish brush. I want a softish brush, Clive. I want a soft brush. That'll do, I think. So I'm going to up there, like that. I'm going to get a little bit of ultramarine blue. And I'm just making a very thin wash. Now, you can do this on canvas, but you have to make sure, if you've done this, you have to seal it. After it's dried with varnish or some sort of sealant or something like that, because to stop it from flaking and peeling. I can do this on cardboard because it absorbs into the fibres of the cardboard, into the fibres of the paper. But as I said, if you're doing this on canvas, you really need to seal this afterwards as well. That's what I recommend. Now, make sure you wait for at least 2 weeks prior to varnishing for the acrylic paint to actually cure. So I'm just going to put a wash of blue colour just over that, like that. And then I'm just going to tap that then with a little bit of kitchen roll, because all I want to do is just make that cold. There we go. Make that cold like that, because we're going to put some more snow on there in a second. Now, I don't like the way this bank. We need to think about that as well. But for now, I'm going to get myself a little fan brush. I did have one. Where did I put that fan brush? I hope this will work and the way I want it to. So I'm going to get some Mars Black and some burnt umber, a little bit of moisture, because now I want to put a tree there. I'm also going to put a tree there, a bit more moisture. I'm going to put a little tree but there, I think. Okay. I hope this works. So let's get our first tree in place, like that. A bit more burnt umber. Oop. These trees grow. There you go. Typical Bob Ross type of tree. If you've never watched his programs before, I recommend you go and watch them. That's where I learned most of my early days of oil painting. I don't paint with oils anymore, but there we go. there's 3 trees. Let's get a little bit of yellow, a little bit of blue. Let's make a green. There we go, make a green. Let's just put a little bit of, or maybe we want to put a bit more yellow in there. There we go. A little bit green. Don't want a lot, just a touch of green. Because we're going to see the green coming through, aren't we? I think we are. Okay, I'm just going to let that dry off a little bit now, because I want to go back now to the this side, and let's have a look at what we're going to be doing, because we're going to be doing a big tree here, but I need to get some of this snow back in. And I'm going to just really brighten this up a little bit now. There, like that. Let's get some of that coming down. Just like that. Don't worry about the undercolor showing through, because that's what we want. We want that undercolor to show through. Want that undercolor to show through. I'm going to bring a bit of blue in. Dust down here now, like this. Because I want this to be quite blue here, because I want it to balance off that orange in the sky. So if we put a bit of blue there, it's just going to pull the eye around, in my mind's eye anyway. There we go. That bit of blue will make a big difference to our painting, I think. Nice and cold. I feel cold already. I feel cold already just looking at that snow scene there. I really do. Okay, let's just get this brush. Same brush. I'm going to put in now. Let's see, where can we put this tree, I think. There. What a big trunk. Yeah, that's what we want. Right, let's get some of this lovely green, and let's do exactly the same thing. I'm just taking the excess paint off my brush. Wow. This is going to be a big tree. He's full of it. He's full of himself, this tree. He is. He's hanging down. He's been here for many, many Christmases. You've seen so many different things. And there's been people coming along trying to cut him down over the years and thinking, wow, you know, he deserves to live there. Look, just dropped a bit of paint, look, so it just blended in. He deserves to live there. So I want us to make it really, really full. I want this to be full. Come down. Like that. Or maybe we can get just a little palette knife and just... Oops. Just put a little bit of... So you can just maybe just see the trunk a touch there. Like that. There we go. And these are going to be... On the bottom of this tree now, we're going to be all nice and green as well. Let's get some grass and some shrubbery and I don't know, stuff like that. Wow. Maybe you could put some rocks and stuff in there, couldn't we? We could, but that's looking quite nice actually. I quite like that. Time to check the cameras. Checking the cameras. Here we go. Da-da-da-doo. It pays to be mad. It really does. I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to have a look at my water. So I'm going to get a little bit of Prussian blue. And I'm just going to put a little line just under the water there. Under the bank, maybe. There we go. There we are, like that. Let's get a little brush. We need a little brush. Wow, that's gone really hard. I've got to throw that one in the bin. You know, always make sure you wash your brushes. Let's put some rocks in the water like this. Maybe there's a few. Actually, let's put something there like that. I don't know. I don't know. What am I doing? I don't know. Let's get some. I want to put some light. I need to get some. I contaminated that yellow a little bit, so I want to get that little bit of that. Maybe a little bit of light there. Put some snow on top of these. And you got that water's freezing around these rocks. The snow there. And I don't know if you can hear the rain coming down. I can hear it in the roof of my studio. So we've got a bit of snow there. We've also got some snow coming in. Yeah, like this. There we are. Ooh, that looks cold. It looks absolutely freezing. It does, doesn't it? I think I'm doing a good job. I think I am. Yep. Let's just get some more snow coming down. Brushing some snow in. I just had a wonderful idea. which I'm going to do in a second. And I just put a little bit of ice there, isn't there? You can see that starting to freeze like that. There we are. Putting that down there like that. Okay, let's get our snow on our fan brush. Let's just put a bit of highlight here and there, just like this. There's not going to be much under that tree because it's going to be sheltered from the snowfall. We need to put a little bit of this essence to this, some bits of snow. Let's get some of this snow on the tree now. Some places it's heavier than others. Just like that. Wow. That looks like a really heavy snowfall there. We got some snow on this. Not as much there. I quite like this. I quite like. Let's put some push. Get some snow. Just like that. There we go. Some really heavy snow on this tree for sure. Where's my thing? I'm sure I got a toothbrush. I found my toothbrush, so I'm just gonna tap that in a little bit of water. I'm gonna get that into some white paint, and now all I'm gonna do is just flick towards myself, put some snow in. There we go. This is a bit of fun today. Nice wintry type of painting. Something you can do with the children. A little Christmas card painting or something like that. There we are. Give it a try. And why not? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Have a bit of fun in the studio with Clive. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye. I really enjoyed that.